How you doing?
Fine, and you?
Yeah, really good, thank you.
I would also like to thank you for your time first.
Oh my God, don't be silly. Thank you for yours.
Thank you. I would like to ask you, what do you find most interesting about working in becoming Elizabeth?
I think the most interesting thing was the way that this story was being told. It's a story that Anya wrote almost to bring people in who might not necessarily like watching period dramas. It feels like a very uh, authentic way to tell a story, and that was really just super exciting for me.
That's good. In your acting training, what was the most challenging part of playing Robert Dudley?
I think the most challenging part was there were certain parts of it that felt very kind of relatable to me, and in a way, and it was the challenging part was letting that happen and trying to bring that in and where I could. Yeah, that was the challenge, I think.
Okay. How well did you know Robert Dudley before this? How
Say that
did you
again, sorry.
discover? How well
Oh,
did you know Robert Dudley before this?
I knew kind of parts of him, not. There's been various stories told through movies and some TV shows about him that I had seen before even knowing about this. And I tried to stay away from those as much as well. I did just stay away from them because I didn't want to kind of feel that pressure, of playing this guy. But it was just really exciting, and I did as much reading as I could. Some of which was relevant, some wasn't relevant. And then after that, it was right. Who's the we have a script. What is the story that we're trying to tell? And all that reading goes out the window.
Doing a historical show, it must be quite an experience. What was the easiest part and what was the most complex part in this?
God, the easiest part was feeling part of the world, because the costumes and the sets and the locations were so amazing, and the attention to detail was so brilliant that it was really easy to kind of feel part of the world and immerse yourself in the world. Um, the hardest part was I guess kind of navigating the feeling of being like a younger man than I am, um, without kind of overdoing it, and almost letting go to the to the process. But it was a really fun hard thing to do.
Yeah. What was it like working with your coworker?
Oh, it was so great. You I don't think I've ever had an experience where everyone gets on so well. And I think I think COVID put everything in perspective. All of us had kind of been locked away for 2 years, and suddenly here we were. And in the UK, we were in the middle of a lockdown when we were shooting. So it was a really kind of bonding experience for all of us. And I think that a lot of people, it was their first time back at work since COVID. So it kind of everyone really appreciated just being there and being back at work, and really came together to make the experience as fun as possible.
And why can people miss this show?
I think you can't miss it because it feels like a period of Elizabeth the First life that maybe hasn't been explored before. And I think it's told in a way that feels quite relatable, and is a woman's story written by women. And I think that's a really important thing. And there's some really brilliant performances. I think I've seen like 5 episodes, and I can barely watch myself because that's just the way that I am. But everyone else is really great.
Okay, that's all. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Giannina. Thank you.